guys, welcome to 6IOD. You know, today I thought I would do something a little bit different. I thought I'd take you on a trip to a little town and tell you one of the things that I love so much about having a motorcycle. And guys, here it is. I have done more things with my time just getting on my motorcycle all by myself, no worries, leave everything behind and just headed off to a small town in the middle of the afternoon on a nice day. And I've just gone on these beautiful little road trips where I get to see beautiful scenery and just literally enjoy my day. I forget everything. I can just leave it behind. I don't have to worry about it. I mean, I just take off on my motorbike, just the two of us, my little girl here and I, and we pick a small town to go to. As you can see, this one here is Wainwright. It doesn't matter. You know, today I was driving down the road, and it's not even a beautiful time of year, but just the fact that I was on my bike alone, you know, whatever, saying prayers in my helmet, or thinking about my kids, or thinking about the day's problem and trying to sort things out, or just forgetting about everything and just looking at the way the sun hits the top of the hills or the water. You know, there's not much more beautiful than just being on a motorbike and experiencing the wind and experiencing the serenity and getting to feel that, you know, that kind of oneness with a motorbike that you just don't get. You know, I know there's a lot of these trikes and stuff out, and people sometimes they want to get into that because you know, maybe they're getting older, or they feel more comfortable when they're at a stoplight than holding up a big bike or something like that. But man, is it ever hard to get away from the feeling of banking into a corner and the connectedness, the connected whatever you say, connectedness of you and your machine. It's beautiful. And you know, the other cool thing is I can come to a town like this and nobody has a clue who I am. I can come into a town, I don't know anything about this town. You know, I can guarantee you that if I was in my car right now, I'd never stop and take the time to drive an hour to a little community like this. You know, and I enjoy it. You know, the same thing that everybody walks up and down the street. This is probably the same in my town. That I get so used to going up and down the street and seeing the people that I see every day, and just, you know, I lose sight of what's cool about my community. But you drive through something like this and it's pretty neat. You see this school and for some reason it looks good. I guarantee if I lived here, I'd probably think it was a trashy school and we needed to redo it or something. But it's kind of neat being in a little town like this. Nobody knows who I am. It's just some guy on his motorbike. Yeah, every now and then somebody's going to stop and talk to me. But it's usually just a nice hey and a respect for a guy that's on his motorbike all by himself when you're sitting having a coffee. You know, time, when you have a motorbike or you start motorbike riding, you start to realize that it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about experiencing new things. On the way down here today, I saw a nice little run-down little farmyard. It just seemed to be out in the middle of nowhere. So I stopped and take some pictures. I never used to do that stuff before I had my motorbike. You know, I was constantly just racing to the next destination, taking the interstate to wherever I had to go, and you know, missing out on so much, missing the experience of just the journey itself. It can be so nice if you just stop and take your time. You know, stop and smell the roses is the old saying. And man, you're missing a lot if you don't do that. Life can be such a hurry. You know, people panic their whole lives trying to get things done, trying to make deadlines. When you're on a motorbike, for some reason, you just seem to take the time to relax, to enjoy the day that you have, to enjoy the sunshine that you have, to enjoy the spare time that God's given you. And you guys, if you cannot take the time to get out on a motorbike, or maybe you don't have to be on a motorbike, maybe it's a golf or something where you can just go out and enjoy the wilderness, you're missing out. I'm sorry. Look at this little clock tower here. Look at this. I wonder when this was built. This thing looks ancient. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, I encourage you all to do something like this. Get something where you can relax and slow down for a while and enjoy life. Look at all the locals saying hi to me, just being nice. Look at this nice museum here. Maybe I'll stop in and do something like that. I got all the time in the world today. I don't have to be home for a couple hours. What the heck? Guys, as always, it's been my pleasure making this video. Hope you want to subscribe, like, share, and just let everybody know what it's like to have a motorbike. This is 6IOD. Bye-bye.